Good morning, everyone. We are the last day of CIRSE today, and we are looking forward for a very exciting program today. And we will have a lot of session about genitourinary and particularly focused on prostate, a workshop and a focus session. And I will ask Thomas Krönke about what we'll hear in prostate today.
Well, you mentioned it is really packed with embolization topics today. First, we will start off with a workshop on prostate artery anabolization, and it's a mature technique now, and we have a lot of positive study results. And the workshop is probably for someone who hasn't decided yet to perform that procedure, and I encourage everyone to take part. And then we will have also a focus session. The focus session will go a little bit more into deep. So we will clarify the indications, patient selection, technique, of course, latest study results. We will hear about the urologist point of view. Mm-hmm. And there will also be some time to discuss controversial issues like the use of PAE in prostate cancer. So quite a condensed and packed PAE day, actually. And yes, you mentioned UFE is also a topic. We have a focus session there. Interestingly, on the latest study results, a randomized study has been published in the New England Journal of Medicine. The FEM trial, we will hear and discuss this. And then, of course, on patient selection and how to avoid complications. Is there any news on fertility? So again, I think this focus session is also very interesting for all of us who are performing uterine fibroid embolization.
Great, and I have seen there is another session on vein embolization in pelvic and gonadal.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the bread and butter, but it's something which is important to all of us. We have these patients with pelvic congestion or with varicocele, and this workshop will cover this area.
Great, and all day we have ideas program going on, and you will hear a lot about this in the evening. And then I'm turning to Adam, who is with us talking about biliary interventions. There is a case-based discussion, so people can ask questions, raise their hand. That will be quite live. What can we expect from this session?
Yes, there is one. Biliary interventions are very old, but still very actual. Most of the cases are malignant, but malignant cases are very good training. Is very good training for young interventionalists because the tough cases are the benign cases. We will start with percutaneous cholecystostomy, which is quite simple procedure, also very easy to learn, and have some tips and tricks which somebody should know. Then we move to the malignancies with drainage and stenting, and then we go to the benign disease, drainage, stenting, and bile stones, biliary stones removal. I think these cases are not so common, but they are very special cases, and if you really are interested in biliary interventions, you should learn to perform them. So I think for younger interventionalists, this will be very, very nice to follow and learn a lot from this session.
Thank you, Adam. And there is another expert roundtable about medical device regulation. Can you tell us about this?
Yes, medical device regulation, Afshin, is something that might impact interventional radiology. You know, the EU has a new regulation on that. And the big question is, will we have an impact on the choice of a material? And the experts will discuss in what point this new regulation affects us. Will we have to have less material available? Will there be no new studies coming out? What is really the impact of this? And I think it's important for every interventional radiologist to know about this.
Thank you, Thomas. And we have the Hot Topic Symposium on lymphatic embolization, which is becoming very important in our practice, particularly in cancer or in benign disease. I think this symposium has always been very successful. And I would like to remind you that you need to visit the exhibit halls, go chase the cup, go on the learning centers, and don't forget, once you are there, you can win, like every day, 3 prizes. And finally, everything you have missed, you can still go on and look at them on demand. Thank you.